Hello, if you like this look, then please continue watching. Hello, this is Tiffany from Tiffany's Beauty Trends, and today I'm going to try to create an eye look from two Tarte pots. One is Fire Dancer, it's a red, and the other is Steal the Show, which is black. So I'm not sure if I want to start out with a typical brush or if it would be better to just put my finger in the pot. I guess I'll try a brush for now because I'm not sure what to do. Now what I want to do is put this about halfway into the space of my eye. And, ooh, that was a little bit rough, but I want to make sure I get it to the lash line and keep a nice eye shape, and then drop down. Okay, now we'll see if we have any luck doing the opposite eye, because it's always different when you do a different eye. So we may have a little bit different shape going on here. I'm not sure yet, but I don't have the eye line, and I need a straight line here. And what I'm trying to avoid is doing a large crease cut with such a dark undercolor. Okay, this one, I did go a little outside the line that I meant to, and I'm just gonna go and touch this up. Okay, yeah, you can tell that this other side isn't as pronounced as it should be. Okay, let's see. Yeah, when we close the lid, there isn't much difference. So okay, maybe bring this out just a little bit to a wing, if we can pull that off. Wow, this one's really resisting. The other side was easy. Okay, looks like we've got both. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure I've got this even. Okay, it looks pretty even. Now I need to take a similar brush and put on the red color on the inner corner. So I'm just having trouble closing that. I will grab another brush that is flat, and I have it right here, and try to fill in the spot that is needing it, which is right in here. So we will just begin in the corner and move it upwards to meet the black. And it's a little tricky because you don't want to blend the two together. You want them to stay separate. Okay, so I'm going to start on this eye just to take a break from that other eye, because it's starting to look kind of wonky, and sometimes just a break is all you need to get back on your feet. Okay, now this one, I'm having trouble reaching the very top, so I just took a different approach using the side of the brush, and then to make sure we've got it matched up, just do some small strokes to the edge. And now I'm going to use the same technique I used on the other eye to get this one worked out. Okay, so they're nearly even. The only thing that I've got that's different is the red on the other eye extends outward, which is what the black does anyway, so. Okay, all right, so if we close and open, these do look fairly even. I might say that if I went like this, it'd be a little bit better in that corner. And I know people don't use their fingers as much, but I'll tell you what, sometimes when you're having a real problem, I'm going to switch my position because it's kind of hurting right now. I was sitting on my knees. I want to get a white color just out of any shadow that I have. And I'm going to go with Revolution, and I'm just going to take this white right here, and I am going to get a light brush and go into the white and fill in the extra area. This also can be used to clean up if you're finding that you have some sort of, mistake. You can kind of go around the edge with white and correct it. Okay. It's kind of hard to get the white to show up on this side. Not sure why. Maybe I'm just not getting enough on. That looks a little bit better. Now, I don't want to get rid of that point that I have. And now, if I can find the black brush that I used earlier, oh geez. Okay, I'm just going to take the whole brush kit and find the black one, and I did. And I'm going to make a little more of a tail. I just noticed that this doesn't have much in the way of a tail. Okay, that's extending a little bit past my brow, which I don't want. So if you just do a little touch up there, it'll usually look just fine. So we have little tails on each side. And for under the eye, I will apply my mascara and give it some thought and see what I really want to do. So we've got this red and black Harlequin look that hopefully is decent on both sides. I'm not always the best critic for myself. I'm usually hypercritical, but sometimes I can't see what's obvious to others. So if I kind of goof this up, I apologize in advance. It looks somewhat on to me, so that's why I'm continuing finishing the look. Oh, and just by the side, I am running a contest, And I did say that I would draw when it reaches 50. Well, one of the problems I have is I need to have my subscribers actually email me their email, so if they win, I can contact them. I'm sure I could just announce it and then just wait and wait and wait, but I prefer to have names to put into my, I call it a barrel, it's just a clear bowl, and I put 3 entries for every person that is subscribed. So I'm going to wait until I get some feedback from some people. Oh my gosh, I hate when I do that. Getting it on your nose is like the worst thing ever to me, because you never know if it's going to come off properly. Anyway, so I need to get that information, and I'm going to take whatever time it takes to get that information in so it's a fair contest. So if I go a few above, it'll just mean a few more participants in the contest. So nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm really excited. I will have the palette by tomorrow. So I just ordered it. I didn't feel like going to Ulta. It's so cold here. And I realized, wow, I already have one of these. And then I thought, ding, ding, ding. How about having a contest? I love it. I loved having one when I first started. It didn't really rally me that much, but I've got over, I think, 120 videos now. So you can pretty much find almost any look you like. And I'm wearing it's a burgundy lip gloss by Buxom. I couldn't read the name on the bottom. That's a problem with aging eyes. You just can't read that little print. So I have my Harlequin look finished. I'll close it. And I wanted to give a word to the wise. I use this Revolution Pro HD today, and I used the color right here, which is called Lit, and it added pink shine all the way. So it made me look like I continued my blush all the way up my cheeks, which is not what I like to do. So if you get this particular collection, the pinkish ones or the ones with a lot of color are going to implant that color on your face. So in case you're like me and you don't really want it to, then you probably don't want to use those colors. You want to stick to the whites and the pearls and the gold. So I have one already that I like very well, but I just figured, you know, venture out, try something new, and I did, and this is what we got. So anyway, I hope you can subscribe, and I hope you can enter my contest. The rules, I think, are fairly simple, and I am just looking forward to announcing it because I love to freak out, so the person who gets it has the same amount of enthusiasm when they hear their name come out. So anyway, I digress, but this is my look for today, and I love you all, and thank you, new subscribers. I really appreciate you, and if you have a YouTube channel, I will check it out and subscribe too. Love you all. Bye.